I met this guy once and he told me that riding a bike is one of the few things in life where you're forced to use all five senses. He said, think about it. You're feeling the road, the vibrations of your bike. You're listening to the sounds of your motorcycle, your exhaust. When you're passing that farm, you're smelling and tasting, whatever it is that you're passing, whether it's a farm or a corner bakery or something like that. And he said everything you see is a reaction to what you do when you're riding.
I want one turtle. I already have one turtle. I want to keep that turtle, so when I die, people be like, yeah, that was the guy's turtle.
And that kind of stuck with me for a long time, and it's one of the things I'd never forget that he said. Fast forward maybe like 10 or 12 years later, he's one of my best friends, man. He's family to me. He's like my brother. And that's what riding motorcycles is like to me. It's about family. It's about a fellowship, right? Right before my son was born, that's kind of around when I got my first bike. And I remember just transitioning out of the car community into just riding bikes, because I really got tired of the hate that a lot of the car guys were. And the car community is just full of haters, man, and it's sad. It saddens me. I'm not saying that all of them are, but there's a lot of them. When I first started riding, there wasn't that many riders. There was like a small group, at least where I was from. And every time I met a new rider, and it was just kind of like, we would just click and we'd just be friends automatically, just because we both rode motorcycles.
Shoot to make the love in me drop. I miss the misdemeanor. I miss the tell me later. I miss the implication.
And if you're a rider, like you'll always automatically stop for another rider that's on the side of the road. It doesn't matter if they're probably just taking a break or something. You're just kind of concerned at that point. Not a lot of car guys do that for each other. That's something I noticed right off the bat. I remember this last minute ride that I set up. My aunt asked me to go pick up my grandpa's ashes from California. And I just kind of sent out a text. I think it was like that morning or something. I said, yo, I have to go to California. I want to ride there. Anybody want to go? And I remember just 6 or 7 of us just, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, man. Made a bunch of stops. It was incredible, man. It was such a fun, it's one of those rides that I always talk about. And those are the kinds of rides that mean a lot to me. We rode 600 miles. It took us maybe 12 hours because we made a bunch of stops. I got a flat tire. This guy, random dude in a pickup truck, said, you good? I was like, nah, man. I had my grandpa's freaking urn on the back of my Gixxer 1000. I'm on the side of this ditch in Sacramento, and this guy pulls up and he's like, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get my ramps. Loaded me up. Pulled off to the next gas station. We plugged the tire, got him a 6-pack, and I was on the road, man. That day was fun. I wanted to make this video because I don't think there's any other video highlighting the hate in the motorcycle community now. I've just noticed a lot of it. I'm not from the Pacific Northwest originally. Maybe it's the weather up here, man. I don't know. Like, when I first met Jazz, he told me he didn't have a lot of friends. He had a lot of acquaintances, but he didn't have a lot of friends. Maybe like 3 or 4 months into our friendship, he's like, man, I've met a lot of cool people, and it's all thanks to motorcycle riding, man. And I'm like, yeah, man, that's what the community is all about. That's what motorcycle riding is all about. We're different. We're a different breed of people. I've been noticing a lot of hate lately in the motorcycle community, and it saddens me, man, because it's not what, that's not what this life is all about, man. We're supposed to be family. We're supposed to be, 2 wheels, 1 love, right? I have this theory that a lot of the younger generation car guys are just kind of transitioning in or swapping over like I did, right? And I think a lot of those haters in the car scene are transitioning over to the motorcycle community. And I feel like that's where a lot of the younger haters are. You know, there's always gonna be those old that you know, that talk shit because they're old. But I noticed it in the younger community. They just, somebody posted like a live on one of the local Facebook groups here, and this guy had just sent his bike off a cliff, right? And he's sitting down there, and it was live. And as he's coming up, he's fucking like laughing and smiling about it. And I'm just like, man, you just sent it off this cliff, doing some dumb shit, and you're laughing about it like you didn't almost lose your life. That was a trip. I get hit up a lot to go on rides and do these group rides and stuff like that, but you know, back then I was into them. Now not so much. Now it's just I know there's gonna be just some haters there, man, and I feel like a lot of stuff just goes down. Seems like there's always an accident whenever these guys are like riding through the streets, and I'm not about to be one of those casualties, man. These days, just keep my small group of guys I ride with. You ride with a group long enough, you know, 3 or 4 guys, you kind of know how each person rides, and we're all kind of aware of where the other one is. I don't do the Senna thing. You know, I don't link. I don't like that. I do have a Senna, but it's strictly for music. I don't do the Senna thing. I like hand signals. I like, you know, sometimes I like getting lost, man, you know, like I like to joke around and stuff like that. I like to crack jokes and clown, and you know, some of your older subscribers know this in the videos. I'm not an asshole, you know, some people think I am, but those people have never really met me in person, you know, but genuinely, I love people. I love riding bikes. You know, just the haters, I don't think you could ever really get rid of hate or haters, you know. And me personally, I hate haters, so I guess that makes me a hater too, you know. So moving forward, I think just kind of doing my own thing, like I always have, but more so just sticking to my group that I found and just riding, just enjoying what riding is about. I think that's what we all need to do is, you know, let's just stop hating each other, man. It is what it is. It's bike life. It's 2 wheels, 1 love, and you know, bikes in a way saved my life, man. In one way or another, it definitely gave me a direction. You know, it's something I've never stopped doing since I picked it up, and I love the bike life, and I love all of you. So.
Shoot to make the love in me drop. I miss the misdemeanor. I miss the tell me later. I miss the implication if I'm waiting for you.